This is the Dale Not Dale Podcast, Season 3.
Guess what, mother?
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
It's Joe Exotic here.
Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin are here.
Here to talk about Good Ranchers.
Good Ranchers is the greatest place you can ever find your meat. Now, we ain't talking about no kitty treats. We're talking about meat.
Meat from all USA.
All the USA.
All the USA meat.
All the USA meat that's not imported from overseas, doesn't contain any mRNA, doesn't contain any overly grotesque antibiotics, and is good for you and your family.
That's right. I'm here, Joe Exotic. I want to say, if you use our code DNDPOD, today is the last day to get your price shield guarantee for the next 2 years.
That's 10% off your box, free shipping,
Yep.
and a locked-in price until 2026.
Hot damn.
Hot damn, which is before Joe Exotic gets out, but we hope he gets out before this price lock guarantees up.
We do. Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
So if you go to goodranchers.com and use our code DNDPOD for 20% DNDPOD for 10% off your first box, your price lock guarantee
For 2 years.
For 2 years and free shipping, we would appreciate that.
Yep. So that's goodranchers.com. Use our code DNDPOD. Make sure to use it. Get the price lock guarantee. That ends today. Sorry, folks. That ends today, the end of April. So make sure to take advantage of it. And we hope you enjoy this episode of Tiger King, sponsored by Good Ranchers.
Guess what, mother?
On the podcast, we chillin' zest. Uncle Dale Von Magnus. Yeah, we the best. Magnus in the cut. No shirt in sight. Spitting truth and jokes. Yeah, we keep it tight. Uncle Dale's wisdom. Dropping like gems. With Von's quick wit. We them boys. Yeah, we damn.
What's up, boys?
Yo.
What up?
We got Mr. Deric Cahill on today with us. Dude, I recently found some of your videos were sent to me on your the fuck this house.
Oh yeah, dude.
Your things you're doing.
Yep.
I seen that, and I showed it to my wife in bed one night, and dude, she was like crying, like the one with the pool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the first one I seen. I started sharing it. I was like, dude, look at this shit. This is fucking great.
It's a fucking bane of my existence, bro.
Dude, it is such a pool owner's dream, though, you know? Or a homeowner's dream, I should say.
No, it's a fucking nightmare, bro, and it pisses me off even more because I used to just be able to quell my, I'll get around to it, babe. You know, hey, that's not that bad. But then now the fucking internet loves seeing it, so now it's like, oh, now I'll make it a video. So now I'm doing all this shit around my house.
Dude, pools suck.
They do, bro. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't buy a house with a pool. The kids use it legit 4 times a summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a pool, but all my friends that have them, they said, dude, you get them and then you have them and they don't get used.
No, because it's always too fucking cold or something, or my daughter's 7, my son's 2. And then I have a 14-year-old. He can fucking swim, but it's I gotta be out there with him and shit. And it's dude, I just want to fucking sit. It's 100 fucking degrees outside.
Yeah, you're up in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right? I was looking that up. So actually, where you live, Vaughn said he used to date a chick.
I did, yeah.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Flower
Mound. Great lady.
Oh shit.
Great lady.
I can imagine.
She had a crazy jealous boyfriend, so we had to end it.
Oh, you pussy.
Well, I wasn't trying to compete. I wanted the easy route.
He is a pussy.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
No, I get that.
What's been going on with you, man? You're on a tour, right?
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking home for a couple days between shows. It's been fucking fun, dude. A lot of travel, but it's been super cool, man. Just got back from I did a couple cities in Ohio, then I did Boston, Buffalo, New York, and now this weekend coming up, I got Vegas and Denver.
What is it with Ohio and a bunch of stand-up comedians going there? Is there something I'm missing?
I think it's it's just one of our states, so we go there. I think everyone tries to get to the big cities of every state. You know, like
Yeah.
I did Columbus and Cincinnati. I'll probably never go back in my life. You know, so
Do you feel that maybe Ohio is like top 5 worst states?
top 5. Yeah, I mean there wasn't much to see there. I'll give you the weather was all right, but I didn't really get around, so I don't want to shit on it too bad. I don't want anyone fucking from Ohio trying to like murder me, send me like fucking bags of fentanyl or something.
Well, I mean they have it there for sure.
No, I know. My parents and my sister used to live up there for a little bit. They were at home.
Yeah, Dayton, Ohio is probably the armpit of America. I firmly believe.
Yeah, that's right outside Cincinnati. I think like 45 minutes from Cincinnati.
I think. Shit, I can't remember. I remember driving from Cincinnati to Dayton. I just knew both places were horrible, but if I had to pick, I'd stay in Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati was great, dude. I was up in like one of the suburbs though, called like Liberty Township,
Yeah, that is
where all the rich white people were.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's very true.
I grew up in a trailer, dude. I wouldn't be going there. It's not my people.
No, dude, no. I live in a city like that now on accident.
In a
Flower
tra-
Mound, dude.
Yeah, in a trailer
No,
park.
rich
long you
rich
been-
white people.
No,
Okay.
I was going to say you have a pool. Don't most of
You
them
do have a
have a pool service?
Yeah, dude, but I can't bring myself to like I last week I legit had a pool guy come and take like, hey, you know, do you want to fucking take care of the pool for me? Because I don't want to fuck it up over the summertime for the 4 times my kids go swimming in it.
Yeah.
And it was like $80 a week, and they come once and sweep it, vacuum it, and throw a bag of chlorine in it. I was like, bitch, I could do that for $80 fucking dollars. It's like and I've done this 3 times. I'll fucking over the last 5 years, I call a guy, he comes out, he tells me it's $200 a month. I'm like, oh, suck my dick, dude. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? Because I know it's more than once a week. I'll still have to do shit for that pool outside of once a week.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just fucking own it myself.
I came to the conclusion it's 10 minutes a day. That's it.
I know. I just need to fucking that. I need to fucking that to it.
Yeah, that's what I normally do. To my pool.
Yeah, that's a
I
lot
love
Yeah, I
that.
do a lot of that. Yeah.
I do. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, so you bought this house. Why is this the bane of your existence? What's the biggest deal with this house?
No, dude, I think it's just regular shit, you know? Like, I mean, I guess the roof started leaking through my fucking roof the other day. That
seen
sucked. But it's mostly just normal shit, man. Like, like my fucking gutter in the back of the house. We're up above our neighbors. Like, we have a retaining wall. And the fucking drainage that was put on this house must have been from fucking assholes or idiots, dude. Because, like, all the water just flows and washes out that retaining wall. And when we first moved in, someone had buried a pipe that went to the back of the property that just washed out the fucking back of the property. So I pulled that out. Then it was washing out the middle of the property. So I just had to fucking dig a goddamn French drain to run it to the front. It's just all bullshit, dude. It's all fucking sucks here. Everything, dude. My kitchen ceiling is like probably fucking 25, 30 feet from the ground. I don't have a fucking ladder that's 30 feet tall, dude. And we have fluorescent lights that one of them's out. The fucking cover to the shit fell off. I can't get up there. What am I gonna call someone? Be like, can you fucking come help me fix my bitch little lights in my kitchen? No.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, daddy, do you have a fucking tall ladder? No, that's fucking stupid, dude. So I just watch it and fucking hate it.
Well, somebody needs to shoot Nerf darts up there. That'll make you go up there.
I'll fucking not go up there for my life, dude. No, fuck it. They'll be stuck there forever, dude. We have a fucking little ledge in our living room that's like 15, 20 feet off the ground, and we have probably 8,000 fucking balls stuck up there. I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's gone. Forever.
Dude, that's such a normal homeowner thing, though. I love that.
No.
Who you on tour with right now, Derek?
Me. Just me.
Just
Yep.
you? You ever come to Houston?
I did Houston March 24th. I was at Wise Guys, or not Wise Guys, the Riot Comedy.
No shit. That's where we went a while back. Bond,
We
to that
did,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Sold out show, man. It's dope.
Where Riot Comedy? Is that the one where I can't remember.
We saw
Matt Knutson. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good club, man. That was kind of the very beginning of the tour.
Did the owner go up before you?
He did. Yeah. The general manager, or whatever. Yeah, he cold opened the show, which is cool.
That's what he did that night too. So he's like, man, I get a ton of reps.
Yeah.
And he was pretty funny.
He was good, dude. I had usually it's not that way. And when I say I only have 2 experiences with that. I used to have this guy that I knew in Fort Myers, Florida, who owned a comedy club, and he used it also to get stage time, but he was fucking dick shit at comedy. And so this guy was like, hey, I'm gonna cold open for you. I was like, oh fuck. But he did good, dude. He slayed.
Yeah. He was talking about his Peloton shit.
Yeah, it also worked because I'm pulling an audience of parents, and he has kids, and he has some humor about his kids, so it kind of like was in line with what the show was anyways, so it definitely worked out.
Yeah. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Any hecklers there?
I started like 15 years ago in Florida, and then had taken a break because I decided I was going to go be like a grown-up and get a job in corporate America. I've been in sales forever. So I quit for probably like 6 years, where I performed just kind of off and on, like randomly. And then just recently, I kind of got started back up, and a club hit me up and asked me if I wanted to do a show. And I was like, fucking slay, queen, let's go.
Slay queen. Love that. Love that.
Hey, so yeah, I looked that up about you. So you had like an IT service you started for a while, huh? That like Zimney.
Oh shit, man! You fucking dug into the trenches for that one. Yeah, dude, that was right before I went corporate America. I did fucking dude. I did door-to-door sales for a while. Sold cell phones. I sold fucking everything you could think of. Drugs. That was a long time ago. But dude, I've always been really entrepreneurial. So that was one of the little businesses that I started, was like, think about like your nanas and shit that like don't know how to use Facebook or TVs or fucking get onto Netflix. I was going to people's houses and like teaching them how to use their shit, setting up their printers and stuff. Then I got a job as a sales dude in a tech company and ended up becoming their VP of sales, and then fucking hated my life and quit. And over that journey, I'd started a chocolate company, started making videos on the internet, and now here I am.
So you sold cell phones. Who'd you work for?
Verizon.
I was with Sprint for like 8 years, dude. I ran some corporate stores in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
And it was some wild shit, dude. Like I was in like kind of like the ghetto. So we had fights. I ran a service and repair store. So man, it'd get pretty crazy there. It was fun. Yeah,
I just became known as the person that like did no customer service. Someone would come in and be like, because we weren't corporate, we were like third party retailer. So someone would come in like with their bill or something, I'd be like, cool, I'll get you set up on this phone over there, and then I just go back to my desk and let them fucking talk to the 800 number.
What's up, D&D Pod listeners? This episode is sponsored by Lucy. If you haven't heard about Lucy, you need to check these guys out. This is made for your nicotine routine, and it's delivered straight to your door. These Lucy breakers have been a game changer for me. I've been using these things quite a bit. I've switched solely to these. I've tried the others in the past, but for flavor and for these 8 milligrams I've been taking, man, these things really get me through the day. Cool thing about these, they're 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. They actually have pouches. You can get the breakers, or you can get gum, and you get strengths from 2 milligrams to 12 milligrams, depending on what level you want to get. But this one right here, the berry citrus, has by far been my number one go-to. This stuff is incredible. Like these little pouches, the little breakers in these things, like it's just like a little flavor burst in your mouth, which is great. 8 milligrams are really good. I started with the 4. 8 has been the way to go. It's been my favorite flavor. It's good for like when I play golf or just after lunch. I get in my truck. I throw one of these in a meeting. They're very discreet, so you can do these. And nicotine pouches are super. Like they're really, I think, kind of acceptable. Like everybody's doing these now. So I would recommend you try Lucy breakers. These things are great. So level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/DNDpod. Use my code DNDpod to get 20% off your first order. Lucy also offers free shipping and has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co. Use my code DNDpod. Get 20% off and always free shipping. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical.
I mean, that's customer service.
It's fucking brilliant is what it is.
Yeah,
Just get the fuck out of my face. You go over here. I have nothing to do with your bill problem. I'm going to go sell shit.
Yes.
Because it was the only way I made money. We weren't getting paid hourly. It was straight up commission. So you got people that would fucking squat with you for 3 hours. I got a fucking upgrade fee. I didn't want an upgrade. It's like, suck my dick, bro. I didn't give you the upgrade fee. Call Verizon, bro. Be like, you're Verizon. It's like, I'm not fucking Verizon, bitch.
Dude.
So I came from both sides. I ran some corporate stores, and then I went to third party. I was like a sales director for them for a while, and it's a different world. The third party world was like, because you could do some shady shit in the third party.
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is you could like charge whatever you wanted for phones. Like I remember when I was going through, it was like just when the iPhone like 4 or 4S was like popping up, and they had this little piece of shit LG, like I think it was like the Lucid. It was some fucking absolute piece of shit, but it was 4G. So they were like, oh, yo, this is the iPhone killer. And you could sell those things for like $200 and make like $300, which I don't know how the fucking math worked out, plus the phone or whatever. But yeah, dude, we were slinging shit. Or like those, you know, those little wireless internet things that you could buy?
The hotspots.
MiFi hotspots things. I would do buy one, get one freeze on those because I just got paid so much fucking money. I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, use it for your house and shit. It's like a 5 gig limit. Or you get like crazy overages. I was like, just, you know, be careful. And people would be like, oh, it's free. I get the second one free. Yeah, dude. Fucking free, dude. Let's go.
You can tether off this.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I had this one old guy that would come to my store. This guy was like 80 years old. And he would come in and he'd be like, what kind of specials you got? And dude, every time he'd come in, I'd add a line to a service. Like by the time I left there, he had like 15 lines. I don't know
Well,
who
that's
gave
called
it to.
fraud, you piece of shit. Okay? You're like the fucking bank people that are like, oh, you don't need a fucking 97 credit cards and shit? You don't need those?
I got
Jesus
him, dude.
Christ.
Mr. Washington was his
I'm
name.
fucking buy one, get one free. My FIs, it's my limit. This motherfucker's like, here's your 37th phone line, you fucking old piece of shit.
I think it is a crime to take advantage of the elderly.
It is, you fucking asshole.
he wanted the
Motherfucker probably died of the stress of calling Sprint. Be like, why do I have an $18,000 phone bill in my name? They'd be like, Gerald, we fucking told you. You signed up for him.
I got him, dude.
Yeah, you fucking did, dude. You're going to hell, 100%.
My favorite thing, people would come in, like older ladies, and like talking about a phone. I'd be like, oh man, I got this phone, like wherever the phone was, like the like you said, the same way, the one that you made more money on. I'm like, dude, actually my mom got this phone last week. Like, oh man, if it's good enough for your mom, like, oh, we were wrecking people, man.
It was wreckable. It was wreckable. I am glad that I left it though, because it was riddled with alcoholics and drug addicts.
Oh, it was wild.
As employees.
Yeah. Let alone the customers.
Yeah. This is a different life.
Let's see.
Hey, so I read something I wanted to talk to you about, which was funny. I read about your CPS check after your bad Yelp review on a urgent care. And so, Vaughn, I don't think you've seen this, but he wrote like a bad review on a bad experience he had at urgent care, and they had a freaking CPS check came and checked on his kids. So he thinks the hospital did that, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I know they did.
So you put a bad review and then they sent CPS?
So, yeah, a little bit, right? I would hope that it wasn't the fucking bad review. Like, how fucking fickle do you need to be like, oh, that bitch left me a 1-star review? I also had given her the feedback, like, to her face in the doctor. It wasn't a hospital. It was this little fucking bullshit children's urgent care that we'd never gone to before.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking mad, bro, because fast forwarding to the end of it, the next day, his fever broke and he was all better. I was like, oh, this cunt. Like, if we had just waited. We almost did skip the appointment, too, because he was sleeping at the time of the appointment. And we were like, oh, maybe we'll just bring him tomorrow. And we were like, no, let's just fucking take him there and get him checked out. So we go to this fucking appointment, dude. And I got 3 kids, dude. I got 14, 7, and 2. I'm a fucking gauntlet of parenting, dude, okay?
You are. Yeah, you're fertile.
Right? Fucking, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. You know what I'm saying?
I get
so, we take him into the office, and the dude is fine other than his fever, all right? Makes me, in retrospect, feel like just the biggest pussy on planet Earth. Like, he wasn't puking, he was eating, he was playing, he just had a fever for 3 days. So, we take him in. This doctor comes in, and she's probably like, not at the time her age mattered. In retrospect, she's an old cunt, though. She was like 60-something years old, this old, like, Iranian woman, and she comes in, looks at Rowan, looks at his ears, looks at his throat, and listens to his chest. Fucking puts her shit down, looks at me and my wife, and verbatim is like, yeah, everything looks fine. Take him to the emergency room. Take him to the emergency room to get blood drawn, to get a urinalysis, to get chest x-rays, and starts rattling off all this bullshit like, we gotta rule out pneumonia, we gotta rule out blood infection. And I was like, what the? In my head, I'm sitting there, I was dead ass silent for probably 15 seconds, which is a long fucking time to be quiet during a conversation.
Yeah.
And I just looked at her and I was like, and I was with my wife, and I'm like, what? And this bitch just repeats herself, says the same shit again. So I look at Brooklyn, I look at this doctor, and I'm like, all right, well, this was super transactional feeling, okay? And we stood up and left. That was it. Like, that was the way we ended the relationship in that room. I was like, it felt like a business transaction. It didn't feel like I was at a doctor's office. I was like, well, you obviously are just churning and fucking burning here. We go out into the parking lot. And we're sitting there for like probably 5 minutes because I wrote a review. I wrote a fucking Google review in the parking lot. I was like, this fucking bitch. And then we drove. We got coffees. And as we're in line getting coffee, I'm writing an email to their corporate email team, being like, yo, this lady's a fucking huge bitch. I didn't say bitch, but you know what I'm saying. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Has cunty behaviors. We go home. Fucking Rowan eats. Goes to sleep again, and I'm just chilling. I'm actually taking a shit at this very moment. Not right this moment, but in the moment of my story. And the doorbell rings, and the lady ain't leaving. So I was like, all right, fine. I guess I'll wrap this up real quick. I go to the door, and it's fucking CPS coming to check on Rowan because someone, I wonder fucking who it could be, called and said that we had a significantly dehydrated child that needed immediate medical attention. And, we danced a little bit out front because all you ever hear with CPS is like, they're the bad guys. So I'm like, yo, I'm not fitting to let the fucking vampires into my house, dude. Yeah. So I'm just dancing with her almost out front. Finally, I let her come in. She sees Rowan is fine because he fucking was fine. And she left. And for the next 30 days, she kind of had to she came back like 7 days later because she had to do a home visit because of the report. She was like, everything's good. And then it closed out with, there's 3 ways that CPS reports get closed out. It's either there's like, hey, this happened. Like, oh, we fucking investigated. This is real. There's another one that's, unable to determine, like 50-50, and then there's ruled out, like, bitch is bullshit. We got ruled out, like, this is asinine. Yeah, dude, I filed a report with the Texas Medical Board, and those fucking pieces of shit sent me a letter the same day CPS closed our case. I received their letter that had the fucking big ass balls to say the doctor always acted in the best interest of Rowan. And I was like, hell no, bitch. So I filed an appeal and got to go speak to the medical board, which I did, and I published it on YouTube, where I was pretty much like, are you guys fucking idiots? Like, what do you mean? What's in the best interest of the child here? Because I had video evidence from our doorbell and shit of Rowan, like, being normal that day. video of him fucking eating and playing and shit, plus my emails. I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. And they granted my appeal, and she's currently under investigation. And I don't even know what's next, but I'm so excited for it. I'm fired up.
That is fucking hilarious.
It's the most unbelievable shit that's ever happened. And dude, listen, I know it's funny now. I was freaking the fuck out, dude.
Yeah,
because it's like you get. I'm not like I'm not anti-government. Like I'm not like a fucking anarchist and shit. It's like, I keep me at a fucking arm's distance, bitch. I don't want you up in my business. So the fact that like a government agency was at my doorstep, I was just like, yo, these motherfuckers could just come and do whatever they want if they wanted to. And I don't think I'm a cowboy, but a little bit of me is like, you're not fucking taking my kids, dude. So it was a rattling 30-day period. Like, strange car goes down the street, and I'm like, all right, today's the day, bitch.
We're staging a standoff.
Yo, I'm dead ass. Listen, do you guys have kids?
I do.
Yeah, motherfucker. Can you imagine ever being innocent and having someone try to take your kid from you? I don't know, you got me fucked up if you think that's gonna be me, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's I couldn't imagine. Like,
we'd be on day 7 on CNN, bro. That's all. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Dude, I'd bring you a white Bronco.
Yeah, hey, dude, my fucking gloves would fit, dude. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh man, that's great.
But to have a Waco situation over here.
Yeah, it was fucking. It got a little wild, but obviously it's all cleared up. There's some fucking, it like I said, dude, it sucked dick to go through. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. That shit's terrifying. I understand now, although they don't fucking ever get back to me. She's fucking under investigation for like 7 months now. It's like, can you speak? This is fucking A plus B equals C, bitch. Like, this is a very clear cut process that they should be going through. And then I'm going to figure out if I'm going to sue that bitch and the doctor's office because, dude, with all the evidence, I'm not even shitting you, dude. I got like, I'm a pretty self-aware dude, very objective. All right. I look at the evidence I have and I'm like, oh my God, this cunt. Like, I'm shocked that I'm shocked. They must have just not watched anything that I submitted at first. The Texas Medical Board must be the kind of people that are just we're going to deny first and see if they appeal. That has to be what they do because it's like just so obvious what happened. And if I have the evidence plus a ruling by the Texas Medical Board, I'm going to take that bitch to court and figure out what to do with the money when we ultimately get it.
Yeah.
What was your wife doing in this situation? Like, how was she handling
Just
it?
shitting herself daily, pretty much. Yeah, no, and she's super emotional compared to me. Yeah, dude, it's fucking terrifying. For real. It's fucking very, very scary.
Yeah,
all because I think I fucking must have offended her fucking authority. In that room. I've walked myself back through that process so many fucking times trying to see, did I fuck up? Like, did we fuck something up here? But the fact that the very next day, everything was fine. Oh, dude, I don't want to get too crazy on this tangent, but this is the part I'll never be able to prove, which literally fucking chaps my ass, dude, is in her medical report, the doctor's medical report, as she's filing it after we left, she said in the report that me and Brooklyn told her that Rowan wasn't eating and he wasn't behaving normally. And I was like, oh, you evil fucking bitch. Because we never said that shit to her. So, yeah, I hope she fucking rots in hell, is pretty much where I'm at with her.
And wouldn't a kid who, I mean, even if he wasn't, wouldn't a kid who's got a fever and not feeling well not eat and behave differently? What are they supposed to do?
That's valid. And I actually had a buddy much smarter than me recap this in such an elegant way. He goes, there's really only 2 things here, dude. Either one, maybe Rowan was so sick, she let you leave? She let you leave without calling 911 with a kid that ill? And then she calls the police 4 hours later or 3 hours later or whatever, and CPS comes at our house. Either way, she's a cunt. Like, either way. It's either she let a very sick kid leave or she was being malicious. Like, there is no middle ground here.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's too much is not adding up there on her end.
No, dude, I got a little, not wild, but when that CPS agent left and said like, oh, dehydration, like the lady never even fucking checked, like, and I understand now, like you could do like the skin turgor or whatever if it stays, or she didn't do shit for Rowan. And he was teething, so he was drooling and shit. She labeled him dehydrated. I drove up to the doctor's office and recorded it for accountability purposes. I was just like, yo, can I talk to the doctor? I would fucking love to hear how she diagnosed him dehydrated. And the doctor never came out, and then they called the police on me.
Well, at least you're over it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not emotionally. Over it fucking, no, we're through it. We'll call it, we're through it.
At least you're not spiteful.
So when
exactly.
When did this happen?
Almost a year ago, July of last year.
Okay.
So when y'all get
That's
sick,
insane,
y'all
dude.
go back to that same spot.
I would fucking never, dude. You know what's funny? Every time I drive past it, I fucking flip it off as I drive by. Every fucking time. I yell out, "Fuck you, Diana!" No, I don't yell out, but I do fucking flip it off every time.
Oh man.
Oh,
Classic parenting.
Dude,
Classic
bro.
parenting, man.
Dude, I'll tell you, man. I've never been this vengeful in my life, bro. Fucking.
Had you brought him in there with a bunch of bruises all over him and they said to take him to the emergency room, nobody's calling the CPS, I feel.
Well, and on that note, that's the part where it's like I could, if his fucking arm's broken, like something crazy cool, bitch has a fever, bro, and like, but when it all adds up, and again, like this is where it gets shitty for me. I wish I would have recorded the doctor's visit. Oh my, I'm dead ass. It would have made national news if I had the recording to go along with it, because it just would have shown how absolutely fucking evil this lady was. She just lied. That's all. She fucking lied. She got her feelings hurt when I questioned her authority. Period. End of story. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing I can look back on. And when I looked her in the eyes and said this was transactional, oh my god, she must have been like, I'll fucking show you what's transactional, you little bitch. And she tried, dude. She tried. She fucked with me.
If CPS showed up at my house like that, I would take him to the backyard and be like, how can he be dehydrated? We got a pool.
Yeah. Just fucking, maybe fucking diphtheria, or whatever the fuck you get from dirty pools, dude. But dehydrated, not at all, sir.
You did have a lot of news articles about that, though. So
Yeah,
it did
dude.
make some
For
waves.
sure, man. Dallas News picked it up. D Magazine picked it up. It definitely got a little bit of coverage. And the only reason I even started posting it to the internet, dude, is it's scary, bro. Like, to be alone during that. I just wanted I wanted people to be watching just in case. Like, I didn't want to do it by myself. I wanted those motherfuckers to be like, yo, I got people watching, bitch. You better watch your shit, dude. That's exactly why I posted about it in the first place.
That's hilarious.
That's
man.
funny but scary at the
Golly,
same
what
time.
I make it funny. It was scary.
Yeah. Glad it was you and not me. You're a better man for it.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's crazy. It could have gone. The scariest part, man, is it could have gone so much differently if just a few different variables had changed. Like, what if a fucking asshole, scorned by the system CPS agent was on duty at that time, and is driving there under the assumption that I'm already a piece of shit, comes with a cop, comes with an ambulance, I'm taking your fucking kid to what happens then? There's a lot of, because that shit happens, man. Like, I think our shit was relatively benign. It was very obvious. Rowan was fine. Like, it was really easy to clear up. Thankfully, I'm a fucking huge bitch and wrote an email already, and I had already written a Google review, right? It's like, I did that minutes after leaving the office, right? The timeline. It's like, bitch, we have a timestamp walking in the office and a timestamp walking out of the office. How much shit could happen in 9 minutes? So thankfully I got to show all that to the CPS agent, and she saw Rowan. It all ended. But yeah, dude, it could have gotten crazy.
That's crazy. That's oh god. I don't even know what I would do. I mean, it's almost like you never want somebody to question your parenting and the care that you have for your child, and when they do, it's like, I mean, it's war. I would be be
yeah.
very petty. I would be very, very petty with it.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I want to say about that woman that I just won't say, but like, I'm just like, if I fucking saw like a ship burning and all I had to do was like push a button and she was the only person on there, be like, oh fuck, like, I don't want to exert that much energy. And it's like, be like, go fuck yourself, dude. Be like, bye. Like, all I have to do is like answer a ringing phone. No, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
I can't stop.
So hey, you've been doing comedy for that long. How much has that changed over the last few years with all the freaking shit going on, cancel culture? Like, how's that changed in your stand-up? Has that changed any how you approach it, or are you still the same kind of character?
No, I'm still, well, not. How do I answer that? I'm a much different performer now than I was when I was like 20, right?
Right.
I got a cool opportunity with this to kind of, this whole fucking shit coming out of corporate America, coming back into creating and starting to do stand-up again, was almost like me finding me again, right? Like finding who I was. So this is all relatively new, man. Like, who I am on stage wasn't who I was on stage 10 years ago, which was really cool writing, because I got to like really see how different my writing style had become. When it comes to getting canceled, though, I'm a really firm believer of like, just like, don't be a piece of shit and everything will be fine. I don't say shit just to be fucking controversial. I don't target like with like bad intent any specific group, but I talk shit about everyone. I actually have, like my set, I joke about, I have this concept about like gay passes. Like, how many times would a dude need to, like, just through experience, gay dudes just hit on me sometimes. I mean, look at me, right? Look at me.
Yeah.
So
I hit on you and I'm straight.
I know. I get it. So anyways, I talk about gay people, and there are certain probably segments of the gay community that would be like, oh, you can't do that, you're straight. But I did that. I've done that show like 20 times now. I've actually had gay audience members come up to me after the show and be like, that was such a respectful way to make fun of that, and it was fucking hilarious, and blah 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 blah. So that's pretty much my approach. It's like, no, I'm gonna talk shit, but I'm not. The thing is, I don't punch down. I'm just making observations that are available to everyone, and I think that's the big difference when it comes to like getting canceled and shit. Because I've had some people on social media try, like these little weird groups, try to like micro cancel me. Like I talked about abortion one time, and this lady was like, fuck it, I'm not coming to your Houston show anymore. It's like, oh my God, Victoria, what the fuck am I gonna do without you? And that turned into a bigger marketing campaign for my show than anything else. I bet. Because it's just these weird little groups of fucking idiots that can't handle hearing observational humor. I'm not gonna get fucking canceled though. Or I will. I don't fucking know. I just say what I want to say.
Knock on wood. You think maybe that doctor went to one of your shows?
No, but there was some speculation that maybe she knew who I was from social media at the time, and I was talking shit about boomers a lot. Maybe she didn't like me.
Everything's plausible at this point.
She could think I'm a huge piece of shit for what I say on the internet, then sees my sick kid and me telling her to go fuck herself, pretty much with hey, not interested in the way you just cared for us, and she could have been like, oh, I'm fucking getting this bitch.
Definitely. That's more.
Yeah.
Hey,
I would fucking shit myself to death if like this ever went to the point where like cell records were taken and she actually was like trolling my TikToks back then, like some anonymous account, be like, you're a huge piece of shit, and be like, yes.
That would be epic. Awesome. I hope for you it doesn't go that far, but
yeah, I'd much rather be done with it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So I ask a lot of comedians this that come on the podcast. Do you remember your first set and how did it go?
Yeah, I do remember it. It went I got a couple different ways I want to answer this, because I don't actually remember all of like the jokes that I told, but I do remember how I felt. And that is right before the show. I was super nervous. Like, remember your shit. I was like pacing a little bit, and as soon as my feet hit the stage, everything went clear, and it was the craziest shit I've ever experienced in my entire life. I just got up to the microphone, and like everything slowed down. It was so wild, dude. It was like I was meant to be there. It was fucking so cool. That said, I definitely sucked a bag of dicks. Like, I wasn't like some fucking phenom with comedy. I talked about little pockets and shit. And I think I actually had some good premises, but I delivered it in a fucking horrendous way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good.
Talked about little pockets, like you talking about on the jeans.
Yeah, like that little tiny pocket. I used to have this whole bit.
What is that for?
I fucking never figured it out, dude. I tried to figure it out back then. I gave up on it.
It's like the
Yeah.
Illuminati.
I started asking you. I was starting to get late night calls and shit, so I was like, I gotta cut this shit out, dude.
Everybody says it's for a pocket watch, but I don't. Who wears a pocket watch?
Yeah, I think it's for like coins and shit, maybe.
Coins and condoms.
Yeah, that'd be a terrible thing to get.
Yeah,
caught
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck it's for.
Hey, so when did your social media really take off, man? You got a good following. When did that really like skyrocket up?
Probably the last couple of years. I think the first kind of video that ever went viral was like 2021, which was for the dumbest shit ever. I was returning a car to Enterprise. Did you?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Enterprise. You worked for Enterprise.
Yeah, for one shift. And then from there it was kind of slow, right? Like but for like the next year, I think I got to like 200K. And then incrementally, I just kind of had these spurts, like 50K here, 80K here, 20K. And the last probably like 6 or 7, 8 months, it's been just pretty consistent growth, like just month over month. And then Instagram popped the fuck off last year because I started posting on Instagram.
Yeah, I think you posting the stuff about your house and the kids, like that's so relatable to people, and that's the stuff that just people like. Observational humor, and then you talking about your house and you doing a little drop at the end, like that kind of shit's fucking.
Yeah, house
hilarious.
shit's new. One of the commitments I did for myself on this whole fucking content stuff is like I only wanted to do shit that I wanted to do. I'd spent my whole fucking life, dude, trying to please other people, right? Like, and that goes back to work or whatever, doing shit for someone else. So when I finally decided to quit corporate America, my mission was like fuck you. I'm gonna do this for me in all areas of life. So it was I had to have like a come to Jesus moment with the whole Enterprise video, dude. Because like as a comedian, as someone that like loves to make people laugh, I love the attention that you finally get when you post something like that. And people are, oh my God, you're fucking blah, 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 you're hilarious. It got like 25 million views. And for like a week and a half, you have your traditional follow-up videos like, oh, what happened next? What did blah, 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 blah. So I posted a few of those and those went viral, a couple million views. But it got to the point where it's like, all right, like, am I going to fucking be the Enterprise rental car guy now? Like, am I going to go around answering phones at businesses for content? I was like, that's fucking so lame. So I just didn't do it. And I said, I was like, that video was a random idea I had. I'm just going to keep doing me. And if they like it, they'll stay. If they don't, they'll leave. And I'm in the same fucking spot I was in before the goddamn video anyways. So the shit with the house is actually funny because like a year ago or so, I posted something to do with the house and it popped off, but I just didn't fucking want to do it again, so I didn't. And then it wasn't until like a few months ago I started saying like fuck this house and stuff, and I was like, God, I have so many fucking projects to do. I might as well just keep doing it. That's the only reason, dude. Luckily, in some fucking alternate universe where this is lucky, I got shit to do at this house. So it's like, all right, fuck it. If the internet likes it, I'll keep doing it. But if I didn't have projects to do, I would have never kept doing the fucking videos. It's like, what am I going to do? Fucking today I'm going to plant shit? Like, what?
Right.
I've seen your latest video. You're gonna start building a shed, so that should be
Yeah, that's going to be
good.
fucking great, dude.
You're gonna build it from your whole self. You're gonna
Fucking scratch, dude. Wood and screws and shit.
Dude, that's ballsy. That's a
I'm
long
gonna fucking
time.
do it, dude. I got the vision in my head. I think I'm gonna build that shit in just a couple days.
How big is it gonna be?
Can't wait to see.
I don't know, fucking as big as my house probably.
Yeah, I figure you do it in a couple days.
No, it's gonna be like under 100 square feet.
gotta make sure you don't have to pull a permit on it.
Hell yeah. I searched that specifically. No, because I got narc fucking neighbors, dude. I was building a fence when we first moved in here, and the neighbor was like, "You gonna pull a permit for that?" I was like, "Oh, I am now, bitch. Jesus Christ."
Wow. Yeah, you need to move.
Yeah. Just gotta do some light touch-ups around here, and then we'll list it.
There you go.
Do y'all have a community Facebook page?
We do, yeah.
Is it just as comical as ours?
No, ours
sucks,
we
dude.
live in a voluntary HOA community that fucking sucks. So the Facebook group is usually just don't forget to pay your $75 dues for no fucking reason at all.
Yeah, ours is a bunch of crybabies, dude. It's
We
the
have a
worst.
citywide Facebook page, and that is humorous. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, like Flower
Yeah,
Mound is a very conservative town, so you get opinions on fucking everything.
Where y'all from?
I'm from
Original.
Boston. I'm from Boston. My wife's from Indiana.
How? That's a good meeting there. How did y'all meet?
Florida. I moved to Florida. She lived in Florida, and then we have since moved to Texas.
Yeah, I love Texas.
You didn't like Florida?
I fucking hate Florida, dude. Oh
Really?
yeah, I'll never
Crazy.
fucking go back.
The craziest stuff happens in Florida.
It's just hot as fuck all the time, dude. There's no seasons. Just fucking no, never. I just did Orlando and Tampa for comedy, and it just furthering. I was like, I fucking hate even being here to visit, bitch. I don't fucking want to ever be here again.
It gets pretty hot where you're at, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it also gets cold in the fucking winter, and you get a spring. We're thinking about getting a fucking summer house, dude. We're thinking about being full on just rich people and leaving for like 2 months out of the year. I just
Like
gotta
a
get
new-
the money to like really live that lifestyle first.
Yeah, no, same way. I'm the same way. I'm gonna be buying a plane for myself. I just gotta get the money.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out the path to the financing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so you mentioned earlier about you and your wife's business. So you got that business called Wicked
Yeah,
Bowl,
chocolate
right?
company.
So how'd that come about?
Just like I said, man, I've always been really like side hustly, very like entrepreneurial. So about a year before I quit corporate America, when we were moving to Texas, my wife was kind of like, it's been a while since you started something, because I was getting real like balls deep in corporate America. So we just decided to start a chocolate company. So started spinning up chocolate at our house, and then just like it kind of just kept growing little bit by little bit. Like we didn't have any fucking crazy like, oh shit. But yeah, it's been 5 years now. It sucks. Fucking the worst dick ever running that company. But it's fun, dude. There's just so many problems. Just like a house, man. There's just so many fucking little things with running a small business. But it's fun.
Yeah, but I seen y'all were in the Walmart by my house. Y'all sell it there, so I have to go check some. I have to go grab some.
Yeah, we picked up. We're in about 2,000 retail stores, which sounds way more successful than we are in real life. And then we do pretty good on e-commerce right now.
Okay.
What is it called again?
Wicked Bold.
Wicked Bold.
Yeah.
Is there something special about the chocolate?
No, just fucking chocolate, dude. It's dairy free. And you know, like there's no extra bullshit added in, like no thinners and stuff. A lot of big time companies will throw like lecithin in it to thin it up, so it's easier to go through their machinery. We don't put any of that bullshit in there. And then it's little small bite sized pieces. But other than like aesthetics, it's fucking chocolate.
That's
You're like Willy Wonka.
Fuck yeah, dude. Can't wait to retire.
shit. That's funny.
I don't know how you go about starting a chocolate business. I guess, like I said, you started at home and then you just kind of.
Yeah, it's the same way you raise kids. Like you fuck one day, and then it's like, oh fuck, we have a baby, and then you have the baby, and it's like, oh fuck, we have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old. You know, it's like you learn as you go.
Yeah.
It all starts with a
Yeah.
good fucking though.
There you go.
Hey, that's a good entrepreneurial advice right there.
You do a lot. So I seen that you wrote a freaking children's book too. As well.
Yeah. I fuck around.
God damn, you did everything.
Yeah, well, the problem is, dude, I'll do a lot of shit. I hate selling stuff, which is crazy because like that's probably like one of the biggest like corporate skills I have is selling shit. I love the book, but yeah, it's like when you do as much as I'm doing right now, it's like I'd have to be a fucking infomercial to like let everyone know what I do regularly. It's like, all right, guys, don't forget to buy a ticket to my comedy show. Don't forget to buy a bag of chocolate. Okay. Also, I wrote a children's book. If you don't want to forget to do that, I made stickers. If you want to buy stickers and my merch, I got my shirt on my face with my merch. Oh, I bought I started a startup book. Don't forget to buy that. Oh, I just started on Patreon. It's like they'd be like, Jesus Christ, who is this bitch? So I just I go with where it makes sense. Like every now and then I'll slip in the stickers. Every now and then I'll talk about chocolate. The big thing for me right now is the tour, though.
That's crazy.
Who's been the coolest person you've toured with?
I haven't toured with anyone like famous. It's like, no, I'm just
really?
so with the way comedy works, it's not really like music where like you're touring with like a bunch of different bands and some of them are cool as shit. Headlining comedian is actually fucking lonely as shit. Like I fly by myself usually to a city. Most of these cities, because I don't have a big network of my own comedian buddies, the club is booking the opening support. So, like, you got a host doing 10 minutes, a feature doing 20 minutes, usually very local dudes. Like, they're not touring. They're still building up their shit locally. Yeah. I'll go there. I'll perform for an hour. And then I'll go back to the hotel and fucking cry. And then wake up the next morning and go home.
You don't ever want to bring the fam with you?
It's just, dude, like, you know, look at this past weekend. I flew into Columbus. I performed in Columbus. I drove that same night to Cincinnati. Got an Airbnb in Cincinnati. Performed the next day. Had to fly out the next day to Boston. Performed in Boston the next day. The next day, flew to Buffalo, New York. Performed. That same day. I wasn't even in Buffalo for fucking 24 hours. I landed in Buffalo at 2 in the afternoon. Performed at 7. And was home fucking 6 a.m. the next day. So it's like, I don't know where you want to fucking tote 3 children around for that? You out of your goddamn mind? My wife came with me on the opening set of the tour. She came with me to San Diego and Phoenix. But then it's like, I'm so in and out. It's not like I'm traveling for like a vacation. It's like I'm going, I'm performing, and I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life on the road
It's a
can
lot,
be
dude.
a bit lonely.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Like, so I did those 3 different, or 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. Then I'm doing Vegas and Denver. Then, like, I get home from Denver on Sunday. No, I get home from Denver on Monday. I'm home Tuesday. I fly out Wednesday to Spokane, Washington. I do Spokane the 8th, Seattle the 9th. I have nothing on the 10th, but then I do Portland the 11th, and I'm home the 12th. I'm home on the 13th. I leave the 14th. I'm back. It's like the April and May are fucking insane. It's just back to back to back to back to back. But I'm also making good money, so yeah, good flyer miles, and they're paying me my fucking money.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Hey, some people have to do that.
What's the
do
biggest-
comedy for free.
Yeah, no, I know, dude. This is crazy. This is super fucking cool. We can like keep eating.
What's the biggest crowd you've performed for?
So far, we did Boston was sold out at 290.
I always hear Rogan talk about Boston was a good comedy scene.
I wouldn't know.
Or back
Yeah,
then, maybe it was.
I wouldn't know, man. I know Boston was cool for me. Like, that sold out. I think, do I have anything over? I don't think I have any venues booked yet that are over 300 people that are capacity.
You ever so dude, we went to the comedy mothership
been there.
and we got kicked out for laughing too loud.
Obnoxious drunks.
No bullshit. Oh, we were drunk.
I was
but
sober.
It was my
All right,
Yeah.
sober Vaughn.
But-
Yeah, I got kicked
Lay
out
the truth on me.
via proxy. They got kicked out. I just followed because I was standing in isolation with them, or in solitude, I should say.
Solitude.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't help when we were like in the line inside there waiting to go into the Little John room or whatever it was. I think it was Juvon or my cousin. I tried to put him in a headlock and I fell on the ground. The security guard was
Yeah,
not
that'll
happy
do
with
it.
that.
You right then and there, you were on
That
the
started-
radar.
Yeah, and then
I'll
it was
tell you,
actually my
dude,
wife that
comedy
got kicked out
clubs,
'cause
they
she's-
take it dead ass serious now with like heckling and shit. They just don't want to fuck around. Like I was doing Philly. We had to kick someone out. In Philly, but she was being fucking super hammered drunk. I was like, get the fuck out of here, lady.
God.
She was making like animal noises and shit. I was like, all right, I don't know what the fuck's. I can't. I can't fuck with that.
Do you do any crowd work in your shows?
Yeah, I do quite a bit.
Those are my favorite.
That's fun.
I like it whenever a comedian can go in, work the crowd gives something back. I mean, you know, there's some that their shtick is that you sit on you stand on the stage, you do your thing, nobody says anything back. And yeah, I mean, I can see the repetitiveness in it, but the crowd work is you've got to pop off something off the top of your head too, which is
it's been fun because I'm not trying to take this like super. I mean, I'm taking this seriously, right? Like people are paying money. I want to make sure they have a good show. But on the other hand, it's like I'm trying not to put too much stock into like what the future's gonna be. Like, oh, am I a fucking headline touring comedian now? Is this gonna keep up? Da 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 da. So I wrote a set. Like I could go do an hour and not talk to anyone in the crowd. But my hour has been a blend of my material plus talking shit to the audience, which is exactly what I do. I talk a lot of shit.
Do you have any like people that you kind of mentor off of, or you looked up to as coming up in the industry, or styles that you like to follow?
So I was really lucky when I first started doing comedy because I worked at a club called Captain Brian's as a server. So I got to see some fucking amazing dudes perform, dude, like Ralphie May, John Lovitz, D.L. Hughley. What's the fucking dude's name? Steve Ranasazi from the League. Got to see some fucking hilarious dudes perform, man. I grew up, my inspiration at the very, very beginning when I was a fucking kid, like 13, I saw Robin Williams. So I don't have that kind of energy, but he's got great stage presence. Otherwise, man, you just got like Kevin Hart, dude, like just seeing how he fucking has gone from comedian to actor to investor. It's like, all right, bitch, like, could you like sell a book? Like, can you fucking, yeah, no, I just love the art of it, man. It's really cool. It's really cool to just get to do this, like go around, I fucking get a microphone and I talk shit for an hour, and that's fucking wild.
And people pay you to say it.
Hell yeah, dude.
You got any plans to do a special or anything like that?
No, I'll see how this tour goes. I'm sure I might record just what I have right now towards the end of the year and release that. More so just for people that didn't get to see me. Because at the end of this year, I'm going to scrap this whole hour and over the next, probably starting in the next month or two, start writing what my new hour is going to be for next year.
How long does it take you to put an hour-long set in? Like if you were to say start to finish to write it, how long does that take you?
I think this is going to be a super subjective answer because I'm sure it varies for everyone. Keeping in mind, I've also only ever done it once. Like this is the first time I've ever done a headline tour. For me, it was damn near. Do I want to say full time? I don't want to. I was up at my office Monday through Friday for 2 months. Working on building an hour. Some days that was an hour, some days it was a few hours, but it was fucking Monday through Friday of pouring out all my premises, organizing them, writing, standing up and saying it out loud. Oh, that fucking sucked dick, throwing it away. I wrote a whole hour like 5 times because I kept rewriting it, but it took me 2 hours to get what I have now. And then even a little bit of the shows I did was like the real test of how some of those premises worked, and I even kept tweaking a little bit for the first like 5 or 6 shows.
Do you ever write a joke or a line and throw it away and wish you wouldn't have?
No. Just because I wouldn't throw it away. I mean, it's not like I can fucking actually throw it away. It's like if I ever read it, I'd be like, oh, bitch, like I remember that. I gotta start doing that now.
You can dig back in the pocket and bring it up when you want to.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I have a lot of material, dude. Actually, writing the hour made me realize I got a lot of shit to talk about. So it actually makes me feel good going into, if this does get to continue, I got plenty.
Is most of your hour, like most of your comedy based around your family?
Yeah,
Wife,
that's the other thing
stuff?
that's kind of evolving is like this hour was a lot of like talking shit about kids and parenting, and then just some like random bullshit thoughts. So it's like I'm trying to see like what my structure is gonna be as I keep going, because obviously I'm Deric, right? Like no matter what hour I write, there's still going to be me that shows up in some of those things, like how I structure my sets. But this one was pretty heavy on parenting. Now I got to think about like what's the next one going to focus on.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
It's fun.
Yeah, dude, it's been a good ride, man. I mean, I'm no fucking Tiger King, all right, but
Hey,
Hey, you're following up.
I know.
Exotic, dude.
Yeah,
you're
it's
the next
crazy.
one. We'll get some cameras on you and follow you around. You may be the next Tiger King.
yeah, fucking. Ugh.
Dude. Fucking chocolate
Hell
king.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that'd be wild.
You are you a sports guy? You a sports fan in Dallas? Sports
I'm
fan,
a
or
like
no?
I'm a
Fuck with it.
local, yay fan.
What do y'all get into like your day, like when you're not doing comedy? What y'all do, like what's your hobbies or go to?
I mean, we love going to Rangers games, Texas Rangers, up at that stadium in Arlington. Beautiful fucking baseball stadium. Go a lot to like, local fucking museums and shit. We like to go on little hikes. Just family shit. Love doing family shit, dude. Yeah, that's like always what we're doing.
Yeah, I've got a 13-year-old girl and an 11-year-old boy. So yeah, we and Vaughn's got a 13-year-old boy. So yeah, we're in the thick of that
Yeah, we
shit
got
too, man.
fucking 14, 7, and 2, man. We got the spread.
I couldn't imagine having a little one again.
He's fucking awesome, though.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm
in
35. Brooklyn's 31.
Brooklyn? Okay. Oh yeah.
Any more kids coming?
No, Brooklyn's a hard pass. Landon's actually mine from a previous relationship. Brooklyn adopted him when he was like 4. I always get myself fucked up sometimes. I'll make a video inadvertently, like just fucking my teenager, and then like I made a video once where Brooklyn was just before turning 31, so she was 30 and Landon was 14, and a bunch of people were in the comments like, wait, how the fuck, what? Because that's like 16 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I actually think for the first point, like I was reading the comments, I was like, oh my god, these motherfuckers think I fucked a 16-year-old. But then as I read more and more comments, they were actually judging her, which is crazy. It's like such the what people do to women in America. It's like, oh, you little slut. You let someone fuck you at 16. It's like, bitch, like, does anyone care that I was like 21 at the time? Or like, or she's just a little floozy. So now I try to be mindful if I'm ever talking ages. I'm like, yo, she adopted Rowan or Landon. He was like 4 when they met.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Double
I was
standards are a
fucking,
thing, dude.
and it's so funny. I was just scrolling TikTok one day, right? Just like the For You page, just fucking hitting it up. And there was this influencer guy, like, exposes people. Like, he goes and fucking exposes people. And I open up the comments, and I shit you not, dude, the fucking first comment is some fucking lady saying, you need to look into the Bold fam. He had a baby with a 16-year-old. And I was like, you fucking bitch.
No way.
You didn't even ask me. You motherfucker. Out here
the
just
doctor.
soiling my good name, dude. Like, what the fuck?
That was that doctor.
Yeah, it
from
fucking
urgent care.
probably was.
Guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good, dude. We're having a lot of fun. Just trying to fucking, dude, I'm trying to just be day to day, right? Like, there's a large part of my life, man, that I couldn't get my head out of the future. And a really bad relationship with money. I used to dude, I made so much money at corporate America. Like, fucking so much money. And every month, I would just always take all this money and I would like put it in this imaginary bag, always thinking it was going to fill up. And the bag never fucking fills up, dude. So my anxiety never left. It was just always there. And it's funny because recently, like the last probably like year, I've shifted quite a bit. My money now, I look at it like, how little do I need? And I feel so fucking free, dude. It's unbelievable. I feel fucking on top of the world because it's no longer about like a race to some fucking made up number. What is a million? Would a million make me happy? Because it probably wouldn't have. 10 million? Probably not. I've been like, oh fuck, that's only 30 years. What if I live to 80? Bitch, keep working. Like, I would have fucking never. Seriously, that was the way my mind worked. It's like, oh, what if I want to buy a fucking boat? Gotta keep working. I don't have enough money. And now it's just like, am I good for like a couple months? Dope.
Dude, hey, that's financial advice right there.
Lean into the poverty is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody needs to hear that, but maybe some.
Helped me.
Yeah. That's great.
I'll get that bag,
hilarious,
bro.
man.
That's the thing. It's like I'll get the bag. And
Yeah, you
it's
will.
coming. Right, I'm not talking to like fucking drug addicts. So like fucking
Yeah.
dude, I got fucking $48, dude. Like I'm not going to work today.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, so you book your shows? Is that all yourself you're doing, or you got?
Yeah,
like, a
I get an
booking
agent
that
now
helps
for
you?
comedy.
Okay, I'm about to say that'd be hard to fucking.
Oh yeah, it's a huge pain in the dick.
I feel like planning would be the hardest part of a comedian's life. Is like, where do I go? Who do I talk to?
I get a
What-
spreadsheet for like all my travel stuff because I still book like my own flights, and if I'm going to a place that now the clubs are actually starting to cover hotels and shit for me, which is cool. But like I'm booking hotels, and if I need a rental car, so I get a little spreadsheet to keep me organized on that. But you're right, that is the part where it's like, fuck, did I get everything? Good.
Yeah, that would drive me nuts. I used to have a virtual assistant, and I got made fun
Yeah.
of
We
so
did.
so badly that I had to fire her. Pam from the Philippines, I
Yeah.
apologize.
I had
That was
I had a
very gay.
Filipino virtual assistant once as well. I never fucking knew how to use her, so I was like, all right, this is done.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I thought it would be like this cool thing where she would tell me what to do, but she
Yeah.
didn't tell
Vaughn,
me anything.
today you have 3 emails. And that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, what'd you pay a month for that?
Do
Vaughn?
what?
$120?
Yeah.
It was 120 bucks.
Vaughn, today I just wanted to make sure I got no phone calls. Are they being forwarded appropriately?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta set up. I gotta set up. Just
I wanted to tell her, you can't say pick up your dry cleaning. I mean, she's not going to.
and you don't fucking do dry cleaning, Vaughn. So why would you tell her to do that?
Exactly. And I just felt like she could have brought more to my life, but I think maybe I didn't bring any to hers.
They're great in theory. I'll give them that. The
Yeah.
thought of a virtual assistant, beautiful. Execution of it, you got to be fucking busy as shit. And the thing, you got to know you're busy as shit as well. Because, like, there's one thing to be busy, but there's the other thing to be busy and not have, like, any sort of rhyme or reason for why you're so busy. It just turns out you're just, like, a fucking crazy person. You can't really outsource that.
Yeah, I find that my busyness is little things all the time, every day. I can book my own flight in 22 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't really need somebody to do that. I can book a hotel through the app in 22 seconds. I don't need somebody to do that.
You fucking trying to break world records or something over there, dude? 22
I-
seconds
absolutely.
specific back to back, bro.
Dude, Hilton Diamond member. I got my own parking spot.
Such a bad,
Dude,
such a flex, dude.
Waiting on that helicopter.
So Derek, what's next for you, man? I know you're day to day, but I guess you're just gonna finish this tour, and then what's next on the horizon, man?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
Just get through today.
I'm literally living my dream, and I'm trying to just pay attention to that, dude. I don't have to fucking work for anybody else. I haven't worked for anyone else for like almost 2 years. I fucking make internet videos. I do stand-up comedy, and I sell chocolate. And we'll fucking see where it goes, dude.
I love the carefree. I wish I wasn't so uptight.
That's kind of me. I just fly by the seat of my pants, dude. Vaughn hates
stand
it
it.
because he's the opposite of me. We're definitely yin and yang when it
dude,
comes
it's been
to
a
that.
journey. All right, it wasn't like this is just who the fuck I am. All right, I had to like literally break up with the life that I always thought I wanted, because I fucking had to do. I was a VP of sales at a big ass fucking company, bro. I was crushing it, but I fucking hated my life, dude. Like I literally like I couldn't breathe. It felt like. So it took, that was 4 years ago, I quit that job. So this, who I am today, and I'm not even done. I'm not even fucking done. Is just a result of breaking up with the fucking life that I thought that I wanted. And a lot of
That's
people don't have
crazy.
the fucking courage to do it, and that's the sad part. Not calling you out, Vaughn, but like,
No.
some people will fucking live their whole lives in misery because they got what they wanted. And what will people think if I stop?
Yeah.
What will my mom say if I quit the job that I went to school for? It's like, and then they live in that fucking life, dude. And then they fucking kill themselves, and that's not fucking cool.
I am the VP of a pretty large company as well.
I could fucking smell that asshole on you, dude. I fucking knew it.
I'm quitting tomorrow.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I actually want you to go to my
Hey,
resignation.
you need a feature. You need a
Yeah,
feature.
it's like, hey, dude, I'm actually
Tomorrow,
like, you said 2 months ahead on your bills. Can we talk? Can we talk?
We can bring
months,
that down
Hey.
to a couple days.
Yeah.
Hey, so knowing how you are, we do a segment on our show every time. So Good Ranchers is our sponsor. They're a meat subscription company. All their meat and fish and pork all comes from the United States. But we do a thing with our guests saying, what's your beef? So it can be anything.
You fucking know my beef, bro.
So we always... I'm about to say, so we want to know what is Deric Cahill's beef?
My beef is with a fucking doctor at a fucking children's urgent care system. And that whole fucking business that I hope burns to the fucking ground across America. All right, you know what? I'll actually give you the real answer, and then I gotta roll if that's cool with you guys.
No problem.
Okay. Yep,
so
very good.
my beef. Oh, this is gonna get big. You fucking ready for this shit, dude? Commercialized medicine is fucking insane. And as a secondary point to that, commercialized and I'll just use that word, food. We've fucking broken so many goddamn systems in the world. It's not even fucking funny, and it's all chasing profit. You get fucking lobbyists that are spending money so that these companies can keep fucking the world up and fucking people up. You get cereal, bitch, that's marketed to kids that is legit just fucking cups of poison. Just nothing but sugar, fake colors, artificial ingredients. It's like, ooh, nummy nummy. You want that for breakfast? Some fucking billionaire bitch tells people to eat cereal for dinner. Are you shitting my dick right now? Right? Okay. That's bullshit. I got beef with that. And then commercialized medicine, dude. It wasn't until after the fact that I'm looking into this company, and it's a fucking venture capital backed pediatric clinic. They just raised $50 million to keep growing their practice. And that shit doesn't compute. You don't get... Venture capital cares about one fucking thing. They care about making money.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you're running a care-based practice for kids when your number one mission that you cannot doubt, that you cannot argue, is to return money to investors. That's fucking ass backwards, and it's the reason that shit happened to us at the urgent care. It's the reason this shit happens across America, because there is no more little down-the-street doctor with the fucking guy that just loves the community. Okay, now it's fucking, hey, doctor... I noticed last month that you were only doing 47,000 visits a week. We can't be profitable unless you do 50,000. You need to start seeing people for 2 minutes, not 9. And that's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking believe that we live in a country that allows that shit to happen. We call ourselves the greatest fucking country on the planet. Our food is poison. Our fucking doctors only care about money. And we have fucking old idiots running for president. What the fuck is going on here? That's my beef, bro.
That's a good
With that being said, check out Good Ranchers. They have mRNA. they support our local communities and have no animal byproducts.
Good for them, dude. Let me find out they're fucking venture capital backed. Let me.
They're not. They actually mow yards in their spare time.
Good, dude.
No, hey, I've said it on this podcast before. I'm a gigantic capitalist until it comes to people's health, and you just can't do it. You can't do it. It's not good for anybody, and obviously we see that in the world we live in. So that's a great beef. Yeah. It's one of my favorite of all time, right there.
It fucking came from the soul, bro. Came right from the soul.
Did.
Eloquent too, man.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for having me, guys.
Well, Deric, hey man,
Absolutely, man.
we appreciate you coming on, dude. This has been fun, man. You're a hoot, man. I love your videos, so keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Maybe we can catch up whenever I'm down in fucking Austin or Houston or wherever the fuck y'all are from.
We'll come to
Houston,
you.
dude. Let's
All
go,
right, dude.
man.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you tonight. All right.
Yep.
I'll catch you guys later, man.
Thank you.
Bye.
Later, bro. Bye.
New feet, good ranches meat. Bring them good eats. We stay swangin', no words, never bland. Podcast kings on the mic, yeah, we grand. From the heart and the soul, our stories unfold. Raw and real, yeah, our tales is gold. Cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranches meat, always bring in the feast. Uncle Dale Bomb, Magnus, we on the beat. Cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranches meat, always bring in the feast.